Ladies, gentlemen, people of all ages, welcome to another amazing edition of My Virgin Kitchen. My name is Barry, and tonight we're going to try and make a nice quick dinner. Most of the ingredients for this one is actually stuff that we've got lying around the house, to be honest, guys. Only bought a couple of extra ingredients, so it's kind of healthy too, so thumbs up for that. Let's have a look at what we're making. Well, basically we had some chicken breast left over and some bacon, so what we're going to do actually is wrap the bacon around the chicken and then cook it. Kind of like at Christmas time when you have those little sausages wrapped in bacon. Woo! I think they call them pig's blankets or something like that, don't they? Anyway, we're going to do like a chutney thing on the side as well. So what I've got is a red pepper we had left over. I'm going to cut that up, mix in some herbs that I had before as well, that I used in another recipe the other day. Some olive oil, ketchup, and some red wine cooking sauce stuff, and Tabasco sauce. I'm going to mix all that in to make a chutney. Now these two, the red wine stuff, I bought the other day when I bought the white wine for another recipe. It's 2 for the price of 1, so I got it free, but I'm not going to drink it. The last one I did, do not drink wine cooking sauce thinking that it might taste like wine, white wine vinegar, sorry, because it's just like drinking pure vinegar anyway. I've also got the Tabasco sauce. Never tasted that before, so I might give that a little taste in a minute. It's got a bit of a reputation for being hot and kinky and spicy, so I might give it a little try and see what it's like. Also, I got loads of Marriage Piper potatoes there. I got a new tool today. It was actually, I'll just show you. Bear with me. It's kind of like whoever invented the garlic press, like that. You put your garlic in there and push it out, and it comes out that side. Yeah, we've used it once or twice before. Decided to go a bit hardcore and went and got one of these big things. Look at the size of that. So it's kind of like a big garlic press, except you just boil up your potatoes, if you're making mashed potato, shove it in there, and then apparently you just push your lever down, and it makes your mashed potato nice and smooth. So we're going to try and use that and see what happens. So but apparently you can use it for anything, like fish, or not fish actually, fruit and you know, other stuff. But let's start with mashed potatoes and see what it comes out like. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my potatoes and peel them. I'm not going to use all those, probably going to use about a quarter of those at the very most, and chop up my pepper as well. So let's get on and do that, guys, okay? Woo! Okay, do it then, guys. I've chopped up my potatoes, they're in there in a saucepan, and I've just put a kettle just finished boiling and speed it up. I'm just going to pour that over the top of it, and that should help them cook a little bit quicker. It's going to take about 10 minutes for them to soften up so that I can mash them. Anyway, also cut the peppers like I said, and actually what I've cut them to is the same shape as a Rubik's Cube square, so like that. So what we're going to do now is let the potatoes go on and do their thing and start to make the chutney. So grab a little bit of oil and shove that in another pan, okay, and then we'll chuck the peppers in and get them cooking. Woo. Okay then, guys, get your oil and then just pour a little bit in the pan like that. It's on the heat, all good, and get your peppers and just chuck them in like that. So just maybe we'll cook them for like 3 minutes until they soften, and then we'll start to chuck in our other stuff. I've actually got some sugar as well, which I'm going to add to the, can you see that, sugar? I've got some sugar that I'm going to chuck in there as well to sweeten up the chutney a little bit, because we don't want too much Tabasco and spice going on, or we're going to be like, oh. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, actually, someone emailed me the other day and said, why don't you use a tripod? Why do you use your camera like this? This is the way I do it. I'm sorry. I can afford to get a tripod if I wanted, but you know, it's different. I like to have the camera so I can spin around like this, and you know, hopefully it makes you feel like you're here with me and you know, learning. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Right here then, guys, my potatoes are cooking away. Peppers are looking nice and sizzled. It's only been a couple of minutes, so what you're going to do now is grab some more ingredients in there. So what you need to do is get your red wine cooking vinegar, about a teaspoon of that in there. Some sugar. I say I'm going to add just a little handful of that in there. Some ketchup, about a tablespoon of that. And then the secret ingredient, the Tabasco sauce. Let's give it a little taste. Yeah, that stuff is strong. So just a dash of that, okay? Woo, that took my breath away. Okay. So that is kind of like all in there. Let's stir it all in. You can see it's kind of making like a chutney thing now anyway. So let it all calm down. Leave it on the heat for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then that'll be your chutney all done. You put it to one side to cool down. And now we can move on to our chicken. Hey guys, so what you've got to do with your chicken is grab it basically, and then get a piece of bacon. Difficult to do this one-handed, but you're going to wrap the chicken in the bacon and try and wrap it as tightly as you can, and probably be about 2 pieces of bacon per chicken, so get it nice and sealed. I'm not very good at wrapping Christmas presents, so this might come out rubbish, but hopefully you'll do better than I do. Okay guys, so it didn't come out too badly. From an angle actually, it kind of looks like a really dodgy looking flip-flop with someone's feet sticking out. But anyway, what we're going to do now, I've heated up this little griddle pan. I'm going to put some oil on there. Just, maybe that's a little bit too much oil, but never mind. Look, I'm going to go suntanning or something, sun oil. What we'll do in a minute is put those on there. Actually, they'll only take about 3 or 4 minutes, and then flip it over on the other side. You want to cook it till they're like nice and brown, but make sure the chicken's cooked in the middle, okay? Okay then guys, here we go. I'm going to grab my flip-flop thing, shove it on there like that. Like so. Okay, so cook that away. Okay guys, let's set the potatoes. Yeah, nice and soft. Okay, so let's go and drain them off. Nice. Just gonna let them finish draining for a little bit, then we're gonna get the new tool out. Woo! Okay guys, let's try the potato ricer. I'll put the potatoes back over the pan just to get access to them. And here it is. So all I'm gonna do is just grab some of the potatoes, put them in it. You see them in there like that? Nobody can see that. And I'm just gonna push down and see what happens. Awesome. Wow. It looks like spaghetti. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing that with the rest of it. And yeah, that's not too bad. This is brilliant guys, look at this. Can you see it? I'll bring it into light. Spaghetti mashed potato. That's unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to put that to one side. And the chicken has had a good enough time. You can see it starting to cook there. And this big fatter one is actually white on the bottom. So we'll turn them over. Just this one. Wow. Cool. So just cook the other side. I say make sure it's cooked all the way through. And then we can bring all the ingredients together. I've just got a little salad as well with a bit of dressing on, like I tend to start doing all of a sudden. And then we can eat. Woo. Oh no guys, I just realised I didn't put any butter or milk in with the potatoes. So what I'm going to do is get my bowl again and chuck some of that in. So let's do that. Okay then guys, so just put some unsalted butter in there and you can probably just see the milk there. I'm going to stir it around and it's cool because I get to make the spaghetti again. Okay, so as you see now, I've mixed that all in. It's a bit more slodgier now. So I'm going to put it through that thing again and hopefully it will come out like spaghetti again. Run out of bowls, so I'm going to put it straight onto the plate. Let's see what happens. So I've got a nice pile of spaghetti mashed potato on my plate. Kind of looks a bit odd, but we'll go with it. Do that to your other plate, obviously, if you're eating for more than 2. And that bacon and chicken is nearly looking done. So, wow. Right here then, guys, grab your tongs. Because my chicken and the bacon is done. So let's put it on there. It's cooked all the way through, and this one is going to go straight onto my plate like that. Boom. See that? So there we go. I've put a little bit of the chutney on the side, even a bit of side salad just grabbed, and there is my mashed potato thing. So you can grab some herbs maybe, just a teeny bit on top of the potato like that. Maybe add some lemon to it or lime. Just hold that up until like that is a blooming nice meal, I think, by the looks of it. But the proof is in the tasting, so I'm going to get into it, get stuck in, fill my belly, give it a try. But visual sense, that looks pretty darn good, and if I can make that, trust me, anyone in the world can. So give it a go yourself, let me know how you get on, I'll see you again next time.